when migrating from one operating system to another, or in this case, when upgrading operating systems, it always helps to have a backup of all your data. Since I'm going to be fully reinstalling this, I actually have a VNC connection open, so that little bit there that doesn't work doesn't faze me one bit, because as you can see, we have this open. I'm just going to check and see how many files I need to remove. I am going to be reinstalling Mint, but I'm going to be upgrading Mint to Linux Mint 14. Right now, I'm running Linux Mint 13. What I want to do is take a look at it and the current status of the system. Upload manager system benchmark information. Sure. Generate. Hard info report. I don't care. Save it. Whatever. What? Temporary. So you can see while I'm doing stuff that is actually working over there in the background. I'm going to close this up right here. But you can't see it because it contains some sensitive information. Bunch of junk on here that I need to get rid of. Still running benchmarks. Anyway, I'm going to check all this stuff, make sure there are no updates. There's a screenshot that I'm going to have to deal with. Actually, I suppose that really doesn't matter, that screenshot, so. That's all outdated, I'm pretty sure. Open the report with your web browser. No. Summary, all of this stuff. We have 3 gigs of RAM installed. I could have 4, but don't really care. Because I actually have 1 gig of RAM, or 2 gigs, in that system over there. In fact, I might take the 2 gigs that are out of there. I'm only using this camera right now, my cell phone, because I can't find my other one at the moment. Seem to have lost it, which is not very helpful. I might just go ahead and upgrade the RAM in it as well. That might be cool. But then again, all this crap I don't really need to care about. Font config. There's nothing in terms of music. Don't think there are. Holy crap, there are pictures. Okay. Public stuff. Templates. Nothing. Videos. Nothing. What is this? I am interested. Something that apparently doesn't work. Fail. Alright, so let's get some of this stuff transferred over to this drive. I'm going to create a new folder called backups here. Or just stuff. And I'm actually going to turn off my video light too, because I don't need that on. Alright, so now you can see what I'm actually doing, and you don't have that annoying video light there. What is this? File is of an unknown type. Open with other application. Doesn't have gedit on it, so actually I can't really view it if I don't have gedit. Let's just select all of this and copy it over. I know I have these desktop backgrounds, I just don't know where they went. Or I had all these desktop backgrounds, I don't know where they went. So, I don't know, change desktop background. See if I can figure it out. Add. believe they're PNGs. I'm not sure. I can figure it out, though. I'll find it. Search for star.png. It'll take forever, but we'll find them eventually. Alright, so I had to manually find them because search returned nothing. Here they are. Road.jpg is the one that I want. And it turns out it wasn't even a PNG, so... Oops. Oh well, now I have that saved, so if it isn't in the other version... Forgot that this wasn't even in full screen. So now if they don't have it in the newest version, I have it here. All my stuff is now backed up. What do you safely remove the drive? I'm actually going to shut the system down. Which will no longer allow me to connect to it because it shuts itself off. And I'm going to get the new version downloaded and installed. Alright, what I'm going to download is the Mate version of Nadia, or Linux Mint 14. And I'm feeling bold. I'm going to download the 64-bit version. And I know it can, I'm pretty sure it can run 64-bit version. America, let's download this one. Let's just choose one, I don't care. Let's make DVD, 64-bit, save the file. And I'm going to grab the USB stick that I normally do this work with, which is right here. And that's all it's really good for. We're going to plug it in, and we're going to use it. Hopefully it works. Probably take forever to download. Yeah, it's going to take a while to actually download the file, which is the problem. And I'm going to actually turn the wireless back on. Wireless radio. Make sure that everything on that is good to go. Linux Live Key. Yep. Get out of here. And I'll wait 15 minutes for that to download. While I'm waiting for that to happen, a little shameless plug here for my new little chat thing that I just opened up today. It's been up there for a while, but I revised it so it works a little bit better. No registration required. You can just post, and it does take IP addresses, of course. Email addresses, but only I and you see that. So, yeah. Oh, and another thing. I actually have a Zipcast account. May or may not use it. Still have to set the rest of it up. I have the channel page all good and dandy at this point. Still don't have anything uploaded, though. You can see. There, it basically looks about the same as it did before. Or as it does now. I actually like this design a lot more than I like all the rest. Might upload some stuff to that tonight. Might make the other part of the video when I find my camera. Oh, and the update, the download's done, so we can go ahead just straight into it. Let's just go right into and what? Reload that. 14.8 gigs. Nope, that's not the right drive. It's this one. Favorite Linux. ISO. Come on. So I have to find it. It's a 64-bit version of Mate. Linux Mint 14.1 Mate 64. It'll probably say it can't accept it because it's not a 32-bit image, which is just downright ridiculous. And of course, I can't burn it because I don't have a DVD burner at the moment. I do have one, but it's in the bag. And I'm really not looking forward to pulling that out if I have to, because it's a pain in the butt. Chugging along, though, which is really cool. Not in the compatibility list. Well, it's right there, so I don't know why you think it's not in the compatibility list. Persistence. Oh, who cares? It's the first time I've ever let it do... Yeah, it's the first time it's ever let me do persistence, which is really odd. Format the key, FAT32. Click the lightning to start. Yes, I do. Usual spelling mistake, which I find is hilarious. Don't know what that was. But a message box. Something about a message box. Just, oh, that was the thing that it wanted me to do. Step 1, 2, 3, okay. Alright, it should be done now, isn't it? Nope, it's still going. Of course. Obviously. 5 to 10 minutes that's going to take in order to transfer the file. So I'll come back when that's finished. 5 minutes left to record, and the key is up and ready. So let's remove it from the system. We're going to boot it up, and we're going to install it on the new system, or on this system. You can actually see the crack in my display right there, which is kind of unfortunate. Indicative of a crack in the matrix, which there is. There's a huge crack in the matrix. Actually, I want to go into BIOS here. 12. When I hit F12, what's going on? Control-Alt-Delete, maybe? Yes, a Control-Alt-Delete is in order. I have no clue what that's all about. But I have 2 lines running down my display now, which is sort of irritating. Automatic boot. Okay, so it's booting off of the USB now. Holy crap, that was fast. Oh yeah, there's a difference in color. It's green and white. For some reason, my camera will not free focus on that. Just a subtle difference in color. Really, you don't even notice it. I think it's about ready to load now. No, not. It's still loading. You can really see just how dirty this keyboard is. Yuck. So here we go. Now it's working. Pull this cable because I don't need it plugged in right now. Wireless networks are available. Of course, I have no idea because I can't tell. Let's just install Mint here. Or not. It's still starting. Come on, installer. Here we go. Continue. English. Processor fan just kicked itself up. It's connected to the internet. Yeah, okay, let's connect it to the internet. Wow, this has a Intel wireless? Didn't know that. Continue. So I am connected. Replace Linux Mint 13 with Linux Mint. Meh. So there is no upgrade option, which is sort of pissy. Whatever. There's only one drive. Install. You have everything that I care about on here. Alright, what's it doing? It's supposed to prompt me for something. I only have about a minute worth footage on here. Let's try and find our location here. Blah, blah, blah. We're just going to choose that one. Actually, that's not even in my time zone. Oh, holy crap, that isn't in my time zone either. Let's figure out which one we need. Alright, so it's almost finished. I found it. I actually had to transfer the files off of the card because it ran out of memory, which is very helpful. Come on. This installer really is slow. It's kind of unfortunate. You can call it that. We're enter in the password. Actually, you know what? I'm going to add that little piece at the end, just so that I make it good. Continue. It's going to log me in automatically. And there we go. Now I just have to wait for the installation to proceed. Which shouldn't take that long. It's done copying, now it's just installing the system. Not sure how long that will take. It doesn't tell me. Alright, installation has finished. Let's go ahead and hit restart. Unplug this. Yeah, you can see the cracks in the display, which is kind of terrible. Oh, there's some colorful lines there that weren't there before. Cool, I guess. I don't know. Kind of looks cool, but it's really unfortunate that this display is busted. So it's booting, but it seems to, well, even though it's staying in range synchronization, it's not displaying anything. Even though it probably should. So I am going to install a VNC on this so I can get VNC working. Disk drive for temp is not ready. Continue to wait. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Cool. So I'm going to install VNC before I get my data all up and ready. Holy crap, many files much. This is going to take forever. Alright, so VNC is now installing. It's the 64-bit version of VNC. I would love to click out of this window, but I can't because the close button's not visible. Automatically closed. Should be now closed. I'm going to run VNC. Actually, I have to enter my VNC license. Oh, how long is this going to take? Oh, get out of here. Apply a license key that you already have. So let's apply our license key that we already have. Next. Enter a password because it is Linux. VNC authentication. Next. Unencrypted connections are acceptable. Yes. Oh, I have to enter another password. Next. Apply. Finish. Alright, now we can run VNC server. Hopefully that works. Of course, I can't even see the window because this thing's in the way. So I can't connect to it. What a piece of crap. I hate this thing so much. let's just blindly click around and see if we can figure out where this stupid thing is. I think I just clicked on something I didn't want to click on. Took a lot of work, but I finally am able to get this going now. Oh wait, no I'm not, because this is still here, even though it shouldn't be. This is not how workspaces work. Can I close it, please? That would be helpful. Ugh. So useless. Let's reboot it. Or not. Alt restart. I can't believe it, but I actually had to grab a monitor just so I can close a dialog box. This is insane. This is one of the things that is one of my gripes about Linux, because there is no way that you shouldn't be able to move that dialog box. That's terrible. In fact, that's probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in an operating system. I've seen pretty bad stuff, but that's up there. I've seen stuff that's worse. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. Trust me, I have seen some pretty bad things in my computing career, and this is one of them. Let's plug this damn thing in, just so I can view it. Stupid. What the hell? Oh, this cord is apparently too short. As if that's going to stop me from using it. Of course, I only have one hand. Plug that in. Monitor is now on. And at an angle. There we go. Although it's not in the proper form factor. Let's change that. Auto config. I don't know what that's all about, but it's not configured for the monitor properly. Like, at all. Show this dialog at startup. No. Get out of my face. There we go, now it's gone. All that work that I had to go through just to close a dialog box. How dumb is that? Now, first of all, why is my resolution so off? That is really weird. I don't know why it's that far off. What happens if I do this? That shuts that off. And that just turns on the external. Oh, it's going off of this monitor. Now, how cheap is that? Anyway, now that I can actually see what I'm doing, we're going to go back into VNC. Actually, I'm going to switch this monitor off because I don't need it anymore. I'm going to take that back down. VNC, ready for connections? Let's go and connect to it. Okay. Or not. Okay, I was going to say, you better work. Neither of those is going to work. Let's see. What is the... And I don't even think I was recording while that entire thing was happening, which is embarrassing. Current controls theme does not support... Oh, whatever. Good enough. Don't care about the icons. Pointer, DMZ black, close. So that's the one that we're going to use. The backgrounds, we're going to add one from somewhere. Does not compute. Well, whatever. Road.jpg, we're going to use that one. And our background is now changed. So everything is now back the way it should be. Actually, no, it's not. No, this is the way it's supposed to be, I think. I hope. No, it's not to just install all the applications. Alright, so whatever this was is going in the trash, because I seem to have screwed up the file. I don't know what it is, why it exists, what it was, but it's gone now, and that's all there is to say about that. You can see the horrendous lag that this system has, but it's working perfectly fine over there. So, it's actually kind of funny looking at that. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the icons as they are. Looks pretty good, I think. Now I just have to install all of the programs. What did I have installed here? Whole bunch of packages. Programming. I had CodeBlocks installed. Eclipse is a Java SDE. That's interesting. CodeBlocks. Install. Yeah, there is something going on here. I'm going to choose a different theme. There's something going on with this theme that I don't particularly like. I think I had it set on the Aurora before. Yeah, I think I had it set on Aurora before, which is interesting. Okay, whatever. CodeBlocks is working. Is there anything else in here that would be interesting? Dr. Python. Python might be an interesting language to learn, but I don't have I have the ability, I just don't want to learn it. LibreOffice is installed, whatever. I think that's pretty much it in terms of stuff that I need to install, because I don't know what else I need. Oh, X Screensaver. X Screensaver. If that's not already here. Might very well be here. Xterm wasn't on here before. Which is interesting. Screensaver. We already have X Screensaver, don't we? No, we don't. This is not X Screensaver. Let's go into Synaptic. Whoops. I'm gonna have to cut that part. Alright, so I've actually installed a whole bunch more stuff, so maybe it'll all be working. I don't know. Excuse me. BSOD. Settings. Select them all. Have them all go good. We can close that. And I don't know what actually is installed prior to that. Maybe it's like Mate Screensaver or something. I have to uninstall it. Let's figure it out. Mate Screensaver. That's what it is. Uninstall, mark for complete removal. Apply. So that'll be gone by the time that's all done. We can close this. So won't need any more of this. Won't need any more of that. I think I have everything installed that I need. G Smart Control. That's actually the program that I have on here, so know that it works. We're gonna take a look at the smart data because I'm curious. Smart check pass device view details. Yes, we do have some errors. Attributes. 22 reallocation events. Two actual incorrectable sectors. I want to see how many hours this damn thing has on it. Power on time. Total count of hours, 2883. So that isn't really a lot of time on the clock. Considering it is a very old drive. Hate it when this camera does that. It's so stupid. Anyway. I think that's pretty much it. There isn't a whole heck of a lot else. I also need to set X screensaver up, but that's about it. So I'll do that off camera. So I think I have everything set up. I'm going to test it and make sure that it's all working. Whoops, wrong button. See there that it has just gone. I'm actually going to unplug this monitor because it's really starting to annoy me. You can see. Apparently it shut my monitor down. Missing operating system, that's funny. It's because of this thing. Let's change monitors out here. Control-Alt-Delete. Unplug this because we don't need it anymore. Sorry about that. Again, with this stupid camera and its battery messages, which I don't actually even care about in the slightest. Just unplug the monitor. Everything should be working, I'm hoping. And it should actually start VNC upon loading the operating system. Or not. Disk drive for temp is not ready. I'm just going to wait, because I have all day. So here's our cursor. Should start up VNC server as soon as the Xorg starts up. It's taking a while. Oh, there we go. Same exact thing as it was before. Connect. Go and enter the password. Whoops, wrong password. And there we go. Full screen this, minimize this. Update should be available now. For some reason, my menu seems to have disappeared. There it is. Nadia. Let's see. What else do we need to do here? Other than updates. Updates is, I think, the last thing that needs to be done with this. Oh yes, I wanted to check if X screensaver was actually working on startup. And it is. It looks like it is. Yes, it is. Alright, okay, we're good. Now let's run updates here. Edit that out. What I actually want to do is switch it over to having the back ports available to me as well. Mint update. Let's check the software sources. Or not. Whoops. Other software that should be good. Additional drivers, blah, blah, blah. Back ports. Close that. Apply. So now all the back ports are available. Everything should be available to me, and it should be working. And taking forever in the process. Come on. Gonna have to install the new version of the update manager. I do know where my other camera is. I'm just using this camera so I don't have to downscale or upscale anything, and so that everything is all on the same same video file, same everything. Now we should get all the updates in. All 100 and some odd of them. This is taking forever. There we go. How many do we have? 284. Cool. A bunch of level 3 updates. Nah, forget it. We'll just leave it with the old stuff at level 3. So that has all 200 of those to download. 286. And so that'll have to happen. Probably take a while. Apparently it says it's only downloading 2. Now it's downloading 10, but whatever. So I'll come back when that's finished. Alright, we are done. I've disconnected from VNC. And I'm going to shut the machine off, because that's all that I need to do now. Shut down. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.